Started with dealing, I grew up with killers, they taught me the game. I got some niggas that die behind, and that shit won't never change. I got some niggas that lie behind, and that bullet had his name.
This is gonna be funny as hell. Like, this probably gonna be the funniest episode.
Making me nervous.
All right, we are here. We are back. We are on the Playmaker podcast, and I am your host, and Speak We Trust. I'm here with my man Jared, D, and Sabri. Before we get started, I want you to stop what you're doing right now. Seriously, stop what you're doing right now. I need you to tag, if you're watching right now, Mob Hookah. This is their hookah, and I just got their LED light. It was about $40. We're trying to get a sponsor, so tag them. I already DM'd them. I'm looking for a sponsor. I need your help. All right, change different colors. You can put it on one color green, one color red.
Ambiance is crazy.
Ambiance is crazy. All right, we've been away for a while. We've been away for a little while.
How long has it been?
It might have been like a month.
It's been a month, yeah.
That winter depression is a serious thing. Huh?
I think the last one we did was with the DJs.
Yeah.
That was about.
So we ended the year on a good note.
Yes. I like that.
Yeah.
This episode is dropping. Well, right now it would be technically December 23rd, so happy holidays. Hope people get with their families. We're going to start out by talking about how, you go out, you have different groups. Sometimes you don't want to mix groups because if you mix groups, you got different people. You know what I mean? So some people are very inverts, extroverts, and bougie to ratchet.
I think it was bougie.
So we went to Orient. I think I brought Jared's idea, and I told them to pull up.
They told them to pull up.
And what was your first impression of D and Sabri? Jared, go ahead.
Well, one, they're very pretty. That was number one. But then number two, I was just like, yo, like, they not fucking with us. I was like, yo, like, well, I think we had like 4 hookahs. Like I think I was like most hookah I smoked in my whole life. So we had like 4 joints lined up. We're people texting what flavors they wanted. I was like, all right, bet. So I was like, it's gonna go crazy. I even had the pineapple head on one joint. So I was like, yo, we about to go crazy with this joint. But I was trying to make a good person. So they come in, bro. So they walk into this establishment, they see us, and I just see the disappointment in that dim ass venue.
That's cat. That's not true.
It's very true. No. A drunk man tells no tales. I remember everything.
Do you know how you are when you're drunk though?
Absolutely. I'm very talkative. I'm very bubbly.
Very talkative. So do you think that could be like over-stimulating to somebody that you're just meeting?
I was trying to decrease the stranger danger.
Yeah, you like overdid it though.
I overdid it?
Yeah.
Because that's why I wanted to go somewhere else and spend way more money?
No. I was enjoying myself. No. But I think that I'm the type of person I have to warm up. And you were just like
Talk about it.
What's up, y'all? I'm like, yo, just chill.
But
let's
ease
in.
But no, to my defense, didn't we just finish recording the episode that day?
Did we?
Yes.
I don't think so.
No,
I was your birthday. I don't think so.
Oh, that wasn't that long ago.
It was that long ago.
It was my birthday.
It was
that long because you were clapped. Nick was there. That's how I know.
It was my birthday.
Nick's in the audience with us tonight.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
That was my birthday?
Yeah. So what was your first impression on my man right here?
I just thought Jared was talking to his hell, and I'm like, get this man away from me right now.
She thinks
Jared's cool though.
That's all that matters.
But at that time, you were talking to this hell, and I'm like, get him away from me.
But we cool now, though, right?
Yeah, that's all that matters. And I think you go against the grain of how people are normally when they go out. Like normally when you go out, like the guys just stand there, and the girls are just like cute over here, and you might intermingle with somebody, but it's never like, hey, how are you? Like it's never that. So I think that was different. It wasn't bad though.
5-star customer service, on and off the clock. That's just what I do. That's all I do.
Chick-fil-A.
Nah, bro. I was the most. So when they left, bro, I was like, this hookah's not going to waste, bro. Like I was tasting blueberry mint for.
This is the best hookah, bro. You know what you're smoking right now?
Feek got the best hookah in the city.
Say it again. Say it in the mic. Let them know.
Feek has the best hookah in the city.
Okay, but
no, ain't no buts.
No. Who put you on though?
Put a period.
No, who put you on though?
So what?
The ice hose.
You did. Okay. I ordered the ice hose because I had it with you first.
Okay,
absolutely.
That's all I wanted to hear.
That's all you wanted. You wanted your flowers.
That's all I wanted. Flowers, bro.
Okay, here on episode 5. Okay, we gotta start with some rules. We're gonna start with. If you curse 3 times, you have to take a shot. Our ladies are going to be drinking wine. They're drinking Pink Moscato. Hopefully they get sponsored.
Is that barefoot? Oh,
Oh, what you feel? How you feel about that?
Please.
How you feel about that? What you That's basic. You thought there was bougie? That's basic for them.
That's
Well,
like
Feek said
I
he
bought it for
already
them.
had it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the see. This is I don't know wine, so let me just get something bottled.
I'm
But it's not a bad wine.
It's
though.
the
That's
job.
a
It's
terrible
really
wine.
not. You think it's bad?
Yeah, I think barefoot.
That's a wine
I think it
argument.
tastes pretty
That's
decent.
You thought I was talkative? I
You're
gave you
being
that
shady.
wine. No, I'm not.
You're being shady.
There's a difference of opinion. I think it's a respectful difference of opinion.
I mean, I like other wines though, but
But you like
I
barefoot?
think
Now I get you for Christmas.
what do you?
Get you some
Jared,
barefoot.
don't
Let me get you some barefoot.
cut it right now. Cut it. Start over.
Jared's getting Sabria some barefoot.
Oh God. Oh
Yeah.
God. All right, so we're gonna start with our first shot. We're just gonna take a shot to start. You know, this is to episode 5. I'm glad we made it. Jared already took his.
She's like, oh hell no.
Oh God.
Hell isn't a curse word either. Let me just put that out.
It's a place. It's a place. So like,
Can you say it in church?
Leave me
Within
alone.
that context?
You can.
Within that context?
Shut up.
Can you say nigga in church? I mean, in church.
You had to
I
do
say
it that
nigga in
far
church.
though.
You do?
No.
They just don't hear me though.
Yeah, I bet. You don't say it in prayer.
Yes, I do.
All right, we out. That's another.
Yeah, I don't want to hear
Cheers. Episode 5.
So
Cheers.
Episode 5.
Shout out to saying nigga while praying. These niggas be tripping.
Okay. First topic. I feel like it's the most, known one. How do you feel about? It's like a little touchy because I feel like the city girls are down 10,000.
Big down. City boys.
Never.
Down. I feel like the Megan Tory situation.
Let's talk
Hold
about
on,
it.
their points.
No, let's
Ginger
go.
ale
Let's
and
go.
wine.
Let's
talk about
Can we
that.
zoom?
I've never
Did
seen
you want the
Moscato
bubbly
mix.
effect? We could have got that.
So you
Yo,
get the
dude,
flat
yo,
wine,
it's
bro.
not scoring.
Yo, I was like, what are they doing?
That's because you gotta mind your business.
I've never seen mixed one. But go for it. But
My fault. All right.
You gotta get the carbonation.
You gotta mind your business. That's really what it is.
I shouldn't be drinking barefoot.
All right, we're gonna move on.
Okay.
Well, then you should have brought another bottle.
Okay.
Yeah, now you're quiet.
I was like,
Now you're quiet.
Awkward silence.
Now you're quiet.
I didn't bring that bottle.
So
I
what?
tried.
If you talking about barefoot, then you should have brought another type of wine.
Even though it's that,
For the bougie
Since
girls.
you have
These
so
were
much
so
to
bougie.
say.
And you met them already, so you already knew you getting.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you
bro. I
already
should've
knew
known.
what was up.
I should have known. Yeah, my bad. My
Prosecco,
bad.
something. Yeah. Oh.
Now we know for episode 6. Got it.
Anyways,
All right,
So we're
let's
coming
go.
on
So-
episode 6.
Jared, how do you feel about the Meg and Tory Lanez case? Is Meg lying?
I think everybody's lying.
Everybody's lying. You think everybody's
No.
drunk?
Everybody's lying.
Kelsey
Everybody's
is lying.
No, they're all
What you
lying.
think Kelsey's lying?
They're all lying.
I feel like
Kelsey-
Kelsey did it.
She probably did, but
Okay.
she's lying.
They're
because-
Why?
Why?
Yeah,
Because
who
she's
can
sitting
see?
here, they're asking her questions, and she's like, I don't remember. You know exactly what happened that night.
She was drunk though.
Somebody's paying.
She probably sobered up after the gunshot went off.
No. She knows exactly what happened, and I feel like even though they aren't friends no more, at the end of the day, that's a female, and that was your best friend.
Yeah.
So why would you just act like she's nobody now?
Because I'm gonna get into it because you know that they both
She
dealt
got
with Tory.
paid. No, she
They
got
did.
paid.
I
He
didn't know
paid her. He
No.
paid her. Yes, he did. He
I
paid
think Tory's
her.
definitely paying her off.
He
I
paid
no,
her.
because wait, I feel like
And that's
she's the one that did it, or whatever she's about to say
She
is gonna
probably
set
did.
Tory free.
Why would she shoot her? She doesn't.
They were drunk. She
But guess
grabbed
what?
the gun. Yo, what? Pop!
But guess
Tory
what?
did it. Tory did it. Tory.
They're about to play her
The,
recording.
yes, true.
And now she's going to look dumb. And she should have just told the truth.
Kelsey's gonna look dumb.
Yeah, Kelsey's going to look dumb. They're about to play. It's 80 minutes. They're going to play that
80
in court.
minutes.
That's a
80 minutes
movie.
of what?
That's
They
a lot
did
of
it.
talking.
They
That's a lot
like
of
interviewed her, asking her
Oh,
like
and
what
everything
happened
like
and all that stuff. It was back in September. So they're going to play that. They requested to have that played in court.
Oh wow.
So she's doing all this lying and acting like she don't know what happened and all that. They're gonna play that tape, and she's gonna be sitting there looking dumb.
So why did Meg lie about sleeping with Tory?
That's
Because
her
she's short.
business.
Because women don't tell each other the truth. Never. Y'all,
Why? That has nothing to
Yo,
do with her
that's
getting
it. So
shot.
much to do.
So
Why?
Because literally, because if she was her best friend, they weren't cool until like they're
he
still
was
not cool.
fucking both of them.
Exactly, and they didn't tell each other.
But also, I feel like men, y'all can make a female look really stupid. So why would I
Hell
go?
yeah.
Let me
Hold on.
talk.
Let her talk.
Let her talk.
Why would I go around boasting and telling people that I deal with you
Mhm.
if you're dealing with 6 other females? I'm gonna look dumb. don't. And then you can easily be like, oh, I ain't smashed her. She lying. Why would I even put myself in that situation?
Well, I feel like y'all should have told each other the truth from rip because the story is.
But
the story is that Kelsey dealt with Tory because like Meg was like trying to put him on, and then she went back, Meg, and had sex with Tory.
Oh wow.
Right?
Okay, so that's messy.
They didn't communicate that, and they found out that night. They said on the report there was two females outside arguing
over him.
Yeah, literally because the story
over somebody that's 4'11",
worth millions and probably make you
That's
laugh.
probably why she lied.
Literally,
that's crazy. But
I mean, did she get shot? Yes, but I thought the whole Gayle King interview was weird.
Yes,
I thought the interview was
I
weird.
didn't see that.
She went on Morning America, bro.
Nobody saw
she
that.
didn't go on like
I think
black.
I saw like snippets.
Yeah,
No, that whole interview was weird. That's when I was like, something's not adding up. Now, granted, she still got shot, and whoever shot her should still get
Nobody
punished.
deserves to get shot.
Nobody
Let's
deserves
put
to get
that out.
No,
Especially
that's the
black
preface. No, that's the preface. No one deserves to get shot. I'm just saying when Gayle was like, "Hey, so did you and Tory have a sexual relationship?" She's like, "No." And then now
But why? I feel like why does that matter though?
Because that's
that's
intent. That's a lot of things.
Yeah.
She could lie about the whole thing because
Okay.
because literally they said that they left without Tory. They came back. Man was like, I need to get my shoe or something stupid. Went back and they grabbed Tory up because he was friends with Kylie.
Okay.
And that was making Meg mad.
Yeah.
Why? Because she's drunk in her feelings. And you remember she just lost her mom, I believe?
Yeah, her mom.
So they said she was drinking a lot.
in her bag.
You know, you're going through a lot.
Yeah.
Like, so, I mean, I feel like someone's going to walk
You're
off
gonna
free.
borrow it?
I'll give it back.
How you going to give ginger ale back?
Alright.
Yeah,
But do you see how like that could be like
Absolutely not.
okay.
I read the book actually. Let's talk about man.
What? What would you?
No, I'm just saying. I
Meg
read
is
a book
cool.
about how to
Meg
make
is,
great,
like,
memorable
she's
first
cool.
impressions or something. Don't worry about it. We'll talk
So,
about it.
did you not remember anything you read? Because they don't.
No, I
first
did.
impression.
No. So, do you want to talk about how to make great first impressions?
I mean, since you're the hey,
Yeah. No,
we're here now.
No, you have to make people uncomfortable first time meeting. That's how they never forget you.
Jesus.
Is that your goal? Uncomfortable.
Well, not like, oh, this nigga's a creep, uncomfortable, but it's like, oh yeah, you see, no, you were talking about they remember me.
Uncomfortable as
I kind of
like,
agree with that.
Yeah, they
You
remember me
have to
though.
elaborate on that.
But y'all remember me though, right?
Yeah.
That's all that
Ain't
matters.
you going crazy? And y'all still banging.
He's just talking to
He's one of the people.
I can live with that.
See, I have to warm up. I'm like, dude, I have to warm up. You're not gonna see.
Yeah.
I tell people I'm shy. I really am. If I don't know you,
Yeah.
everybody in the room just looked at me crazy.
Right.
Hold on, y'all. I am a very shy
You are
person.
an extrovert.
I'm shy though at first. And you were
For
at.
how long? 2 seconds?
I gotta get warm. I gotta get drunk. I gotta talk.
5
I gotta feel the
minutes?
vibes. I don't
But
know
that's
who's
something
who.
to talk about though.
What do you mean?
Why do you need alcohol to loosen up?
Oh my
or-
God, we're going crazy now. I said
No,
that.
no,
All
no,
right, we lay down. Therapy session. We lay down. We lay down.
And the only reason why I said that is because we
Let's
literally
talk
were
about
just
therapy,
talking about Meg, and she was drinking so much because her mom died. Like, I feel like we don't talk about how much alcohol influences stuff. And
Oh yeah.
we rely on alcohol to make us act like this or make us do this. But why you can't just be like that regularly?
I don't think I rely on it. I'm more talking about because when I'm doing this is more social. I just said alcohol for an example, but you're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying we go into a bar. I'm gonna probably have to get a little buzz, but like anything, like you see me in like a baby shower, like.
But
I'm
when you drink, it brings out
It's
like
who you really
different
You are, yeah.
that.
And what you're really feeling. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I mean that's. Hey.
So if you're going through something and you're at the bar or you're at
Don't
a
drink.
party and
Life.
you're drinking, you're gonna start talking about like anything.
You about to start crying on here?
No. So
Yeah, bro.
my rule is when
No,
you in your
just for
bag,
that.
stay away from dark. That's my rule.
Mhm.
When you in your
I
bag,
don't
stay away
drink
from
that.
dark.
I don't drink it. I'm
Yeah.
done. Yeah.
That's why
Oh, we
I'm
talking
tired
about
off
dark
Hennessy.
liquor?
Yeah, that's why I'm tired off of Hennessy.
Some
Dark liquor
Man.
makes me a
You
little
fight?
aggressive.
Yeah, you fight.
I
Why
don't
they
fight.
grouping me?
I don't fight,
Hey,
but
Sabrina,
it
nobody-
makes you a
nobody
little
push
Nah,
aggressive.
nah, she looking at me crazy.
Yeah, but no, it's
Get it,
dark
you know
nowhere. She don't even see you.
Dark liquor will make hair grow on your chest instantly.
Damn.
That's that put some hair in your chest.
Hold on. Y'all good with it? Y'all get waxed up.
Oh, dark liquor. Hell no.
You got a bad experience you want to talk about?
No.
I died. You got
She
it,
be
man.
fighting. She be fighting. She be fighting.
We just been
Dark
fast one night.
You be fighting. Yo, calm down. You got it.
We're not gonna do that.
Do you
What?
fight men?
No.
lying.
Have you ever put your hands on me?
I have.
Ooh, let's get into it.
This actually does talk.
Wait, why was
You
can talk about it.
But I'm
Can we
not
talk about
ashamed.
what was the reason? Because I feel like no one should hit anyone. I've never hit a woman. I've been literally put hands on her and then touch her.
But you're
My story. We'll talk about that. Remember that? Y'all
we're
remember
talking about this
that?
episode.
It's about you right now. What did he do? Keep it G. Don't tell me.
So I didn't technically put my hands on the person, but this was in high school, so this was almost like a decade ago. Yeah. So we're at a dance we have at our school. We had a snowball dance. It's like a winter dance.
How old are you?
I'm
none of your business.
sophomore year, so I'm 15, 16, right? Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So I don't get down with the somebody dancing on my boyfriend. We don't do that.
This really does time to the make.
Like I don't do that. I don't dance on nobody. You don't dance on nobody.
Right.
That's
You
just
relationship.
that.
Okay, I like that.
Right, in a relationship. So we're at the dance and it's a good time, and then I see like somebody dancing on my boyfriend at the time. So I walked up behind him with my little clutch and I said, boop.
Okay.
And I walked out.
I'm glad you didn't attack her.
No, I'm not going to attack her. I'm going to attack him because he knows that I don't get down with that. So why would you do that?
Y'all had a conversation about this already. Prior.
So can I ask a respectful question? So were y'all both in a relationship, or were you in a relationship?
No.
They were young too. They were kind of young.
Because sometimes it might be like.
We were in a relationship. Thank you. We were in a relationship. This was a relationship. So if I say I don't like if we go out, you don't sit here and dance, grind, bump and grind, and all that bullshit. I'm not with none of that. I don't bump and grind on people.
Can you do it when you're not around?
No.
I'm joking. Wow. Oh my. What?
So when them girls trips,
we don't promote that's domestic violence. But he deserved it anyway. But yeah,
sometimes you gotta lay hands.
Wow, this is a great conversation.
This is a great conversation.
For you to get a better understanding, I gotta tighten you up.
A little bit straight.
You
gotta put him in check. You gotta let him understand.
No, it's your word.
You gotta lay the law down.
Exactly, because but no, seriously, like even at this mature age of 28,
you might get the hands laid on.
If we're out, you're not about to be sitting here dancing, grinding on some other girl, and I'm standing right here. That's not happening.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Did you give him a chance to push her off though?
No. Okay, so you didn't even
give him the back of her neck.
Because listen,
it was a little too
if you're not doing this.
Right.
But he wasn't going to push her off. So that's why I had to intervene because.
So you beat him up, you beat her up.
I didn't beat nobody up. I just popped him in the head with the clutch, and I kept it pushing.
Why do you even clutch this off there? That's crazy. He was bougie early. Oh, that's one. Let's get it going.
Put a counter on that one bus breeze.
I got one to us. Do you have a situation where you ever done that? Moment you're not proud about?
Yeah.
You're not proud about it?
Yes, she did.
Time out. No, she strikes me. You ever seen Why Did I Get Married Too? She was jamming with the golf club.
Yeah.
You want crazy? I'm gonna show you crazy. I'm out to see she laughing because it's true. She laughing because it's true. You want crazy, Gabby?
Why Did I Get Married? That's my movie.
I bet it is.
I
can't tell the story.
Of course you can.
It's too much. But just know that she pulled up and she handled her business.
This her PR.
Yeah, she handled her business as she should. Because first of all, you're not about to sit here and play with me like I'm some regular, no.
Sometimes you just gotta lay it and then let it go.
So you don't think Meg felt that way that night? She had laid the law down?
She's the one that got shot though.
And she's like a whole foot taller than him.
Yeah, no, she's like
little man playing.
She's like a foot and some inches tall.
Stallion. Tell me a story, my fault. Go ahead.
I'm not telling my story.
You can't tell why you hit him, just why you hit him, like not no names.
Just say he was.
What did he do? What did you do?
We don't have to get
okay.
into
We're going to trigger him.
You're not. You're not gonna play with me like I'm some regular smuggler, degler ass girl.
It was just a little bit. It was just some disrespect, and
not some.
And I just had to lay my hands on him. That's it.
What did he do after that?
What can you do? Besides look dumb.
All I want to say.
Now you're embarrassed.
Right. All I want to say. There are men out there. I don't believe this. I've been basically.
Are you asking if you hit me back?
I just want to know like what happened because some men.
Some men like black out.
Some men. No, not black out. They don't use their words. so they use their hands because they're more powerful and stronger than you. I'm just saying, there's men that
I think
it's terrible that they are out there.
It was more so like an apology, like I'm so sorry, like.
Oh, that means you got
hit him
hands. That's
hard.
why, no, she got hands.
Yeah, she.
No.
If he swings like boom, a clean
Hey,
right.
what's up, man?
Yo,
Yo,
you know what?
I'm sorry. She wild head. She heavy handed. He was probably dead wrong. He probably
Now your dip game's probably strong.
Nah, it wasn't that.
Listen, we play field hockey in high
sometimes you
school.
just get.
That'd be hockey. Let me try shorties.
We?
That's like rugby with sticks.
Yeah, it's good like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah, I was okay.
Shut up.
I wasn't like.
I never see him do anything athletic. Wow.
I
never see him do anything like
I
that.
played field hockey in college.
At Newman?
Yes.
For real?
For real.
How many?
Like, why is he trying to play me? Like, yes, I did.
My fault.
My
I know that.
freshman year, yes.
I'm saying
Check my stats, nigga.
there's none. My fault.
Oh.
Alright,
Next topic.
Alright, my fault.
No, so
That's irrelevant.
So y'all all had situations where you felt your partner at the time was doing something that warranted him.
Aggressiveness.
Getting his hands.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like,
I don't support
okay,
that. Don't put
it's
your hands
not
in.
okay,
It's alright.
but you're not about to
What you
sit
wanna
here
do?
and
Walk
play with
away.
me.
I mean,
Like,
No, I agree. So
Goodbye.
to
Stop
preface,
talking to me.
so
Hello.
the preface,
Like that. Done.
so the preface
it
is
was
this
just a little
question.
pop in the head.
Not to say.
It was a
Wait, hold on. Can you, before we still on this topic, have you ever been hit?
Absolutely.
Why?
I don't
Be
know.
honest. What did you do?
He's
know
too
why you got
friendly. He's too
No,
friendly.
A man can't be friendly?
I got
Not-
dipped a couple
not-
times.
Y'all can be friendly, but sometimes
Y'all are too
it
friendly.
goes too far.
But y'all
Because
don't
you
even-
don't. No.
Okay.
Let her go.
Being friendly, you can be friendly, but it gets to a point where a female, if you're friendly to a female, she might be like, "Oh, he liked me. Oh, he was flirting with me." So she's on you.
So you thought it was flirting or
No.
Okay.
You was just talking to the
We ain't talking about you.
weren't
We're just
being-
saying.
No, but
You
that's what I'm
weren't being
saying.
friendly though. You were just like on, just like
You was on
time.
love.
You weren't.
Whatever you was
weren't
drinking,
specifically worried
on
about
timing.
whatever-
any of us
Time.
in
whatever
particular.
you were drinking,
Okay, that's fair
it
enough.
had you on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
So
what
friendly
it was
is
your
like
birthday.
friendly is like I'm having a
I think
conversation
you
with
bought,
you.
like,
I'm looking at you. My eyes are on you. Like Orient was like a full group thing. Like, you
Yeah.
weren't worried about any of us in
Okay.
particular.
So where do we draw the line? If I'm being
See,
too
'cause the thing-
friendly.
So here's I want to
Don't
say
touch
this next
nobody.
thing. So here's the thing I'm going to say. I
Yeah.
don't think, not necessarily y'all in particular, but since y'all here, I'll say y'all because y'all here. I don't think you even give a guy the chance to remove himself first before y'all step.
Or
in.
to know the situation.
What
They
you
just
mean?
assume.
So, for example, let's say we go together
Uh-huh.
and some girl comes into the bar, which never happens, by the way. I'm lying, but anyway. So,
You're not
I think-
buying. I'm sorry, but you're not buying a female a drink in
Or-
front of me.
no,
Oh
okay.
my God.
Go ahead.
But go
So-
ahead. I'm sorry.
If a woman were to come to me and be, hey, what's your name? I don't think you'll give me the chance to be like, hey, I got a girl before I come like, excuse me, and then now I
No,
got
I'm
to
gonna,
No,
like,
cause
I'm
y'all
gonna,
said
I'm
we-
gonna watch you.
I'm gonna
I'm
for how long? What, a second and a half?
No, I'm gonna let that
No,
joint
I'm
play
gonna,
all the way.
I'm gonna see what you're gonna do while I'm right there.
Right.
I'm gonna know what you're gonna do.
But I also think y'all understand we can't control anyone. So like I didn't know this girl
You
was
can't-
going to do X, Y, and Z if she does something.
You don't
crazy.
see that
Towards
video.
me.
But
That's-
you can
Don't do
control.
that. You know that's right.
That's true.
But you can control your actions.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
if it's a girl at the bar,
Uh-huh.
she comes up, hey, my name is Sasha. Oh, nice to meet you. Blah 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 blah. And you're like, oh, my name's Jared. My name's Feet. Yada yada yada. Y'all
My
busting
name's
it up.
Rich.
All right, let's
Wrap it
chop.
up.
Let's chop it
Yeah,
up.
you
Like,
guys have to control
what-
how long.
what
it
else?
goes on
Like,
for.
what are
Yeah.
what else are we talking about? That's it.
I could be talking to her about though, like
Oh,
networking.
what you
But why-
drinking?
why
She could be getting
Okay,
me a
cool.
job, and I'm just talking to her, like, or we
You
might know
don't
the same
even want to
person.
work at the damn club.
You don't even hear it, but no, wait, what? You know what we
This
do all
is
the
so
time.
interesting.
Yo,
Because he's saying bullshit.
no, man, for real. Like I be talking to a woman.
But what do you get out of being super friendly though?
What,
Like,
I
what do
just
you
said a
get out of
network.
that?
I can know this person through someone else and be like, yo, I can get you a job. I can be doing this. And
Okay.
here you go, knocking me across the head with your clutch. And I'm like, damn, hold on. She was touching too much. So address her. Don't say that to me.
But can I tell you this?
No. You know why I'm not going to address her? Because at the end of the day, you're my man.
No, you better
So-
get the hell up. You reckon.
What have you seen this situation like? I'm like, yo.
No. If I'm at the bar with my man
Mm-hmm.
and a female comes up and they're chatting, okay, I'm sitting there, I'm watching.
Mhm.
Okay, what's
No.
next?
Observing.
I'm going to observe. All right, the conversation goes too long now. Wrap it up. We don't wrap it up.
Or you
now
can,
we have a
or
problem.
you can introduce me.
Exactly.
Like that's something that happened to me the other day.
Okay.
Like, all right. And I'm not gonna say I'm gonna let it play out. I'm gonna stand over here.
Yeah, I want to see what you want.
And then once
I want to
Shorty
read
walks
the body
away,
language.
I'm gonna be like, oh, who was that? You know, just light, just a little light thing. And then you can introduce me to that person. I'm
Never
like, I
addressing
think
a
as
female.
long as you give
Ever.
an explanation, everything will be fine. So
Right.
okay, maybe you were friendly with her, but if you could give me a valid like, she gonna help me with this, da da da.
Right.
I'm gonna back off.
She said she
I
wants
just
to
want to make sure there's a voice of reason. We can talk it before I get cracked over the head.
Oh,
I'm just making sure. I'm just making
The
sure.
crack over the head for
Nah,
me
they want us to be
isn't
bullshit
coming-
shorties at the bar.
For me, the crack over
We
the
need
head isn't
valid
coming until you
reason.
do something like you get me out of character because I'm not even that type of person.
Right.
So for me to
But
do
we're
that,
never
I
addressing
really
a
have to be
female.
at a 10.
I'm never.
Nah, they want us to
addressing
be mushy shorty. Nah, I got a girl. Like,
Right.
Period.
nah, I got a girl. Excuse me.
It's a video. Like
I got a girl, but it's nice to meet you.
No, what was that
Let me
video?
go back over here.
I think it was on TikTok where
It's
the
a
guy was
black
like,
guy.
yeah, he was like, nah,
He's
my
like-
girl's gonna. He said, yeah, the last girl tried to talk to me. My girl killed her, so you have a nice day. Like, I think that's what y'all want.
Yeah.
Debatable.
No, I think I
Debatable
want
for
to.
me.
No, so moral of the story is, fellas, mush any shorty that comes in the bar for girls. With
Another one.
Period.
Don't
Point
change
blank.
you, bro. If you too friendly, just talk this shit.
No,
If
mush
she
shorty.
can't accept that, she's not for you.
Mush
That's just
shorty.
what it really is.
Mush
Y'all don't
shorty.
want to have that conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
He too
No,
friendly. Look,
y'all don't want to have that
I'm
conversation.
here with the
Because
conversation.
if we're sitting at the bar with our man or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and a guy comes up and we're
I
like, oh,
expect
yeah.
that to happen.
Bullshit.
No, if y'all
You
do,
need a
okay,
drink.
no,
You need a
time
drink.
out.
You need to reset. You
So
need a
time
drink.
out. So if
But that's
I feel like,
bullshit.
so my thing is like, if you're like together, like, so I'll say it'll be like super disrespectful. It's like, all right,
We're in a
we're
relationship.
at dinner, and then somebody come up, and I'm sitting there. He's like, yo, can I buy you a drink? Okay, that's different. But if
I'm going to say you need to buy 2 drinks.
fair enough. But with dudes, it's like if you're a bad
No,
shorty, like we expect guys to give you attention.
Sabrina is lying.
No,
like,
I'm
if I can
not.
be bad,
Here come
like,
Miles saying this.
Yeah.
Here comes.
If we're at the bar and somebody says, oh, can I buy you a drink? I'm going to say, how many drinks do I need to, how many
Yeah.
drinks?
How
Thank
many
you.
drinks?
Shut up. Okay, Miguel.
Nah,
No.
you can be friendly.
I'm
but
telling him
don't
to
let it go
buy
so far.
4 or 5 drinks. However many people I'm with, he's buying that many drinks. If you're not buying that, then there's nothing for us to talk about.
So moral of the story is y'all find it appropriate at certain times to put your hands on your dudes.
If you're
I'm
blatant,
not proud.
if you are
I'm not proud. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm
Yes.
happy that I
Expose
did
them.
I'm not,
that.
but if you're blatantly
But-
disrespecting me in my face and you're
Yeah.
acting like it's nothing and oh babe,
All right,
no,
so
I'm gonna show you babe.
no, fair enough. So let's say we're at a pool party,
Oh
right?
Lord, no.
Let's-
Why we gotta be at a pool
No,
party?
no,
All right, go ahead.
I'm
We
talking
have a pool
about
party.
That's where all the skin is and all.
Yeah, so
my
let's
eyes
say,
are watering.
so let's say we go
You guys are
together.
freaks.
Uh-huh.
Well, we're not together, but we got something going on.
We're talking
Wow.
heavy. I'm only
But I
dealing with you.
still
You're
feel
only
like
dealing
you-
with me. It's
You
not
shouldn't
official.
Yeah, why we not
disrespect
together then?
me.
Because
If
we're
I'm
making
only
it accept. All right,
If I'm only dealing with you and you're only dealing with me, why are we not together?
because we're getting to. I feel like a title means nothing, and women want this title, and it holds zero value unless you're my wife
Agree.
or even fiance,
Now we're talking
boyfriend, girlfriend. It holds.
What about girlfriend?
It holds no
Girlfriend, fiance,
value.
wife, like-
It holds. I understand how y'all feel. I'm just talking from a man's
It holds
standpoint.
no weight, as in what? Like that means like.
That's not stopping me from doing what I was doing before. If I'm knowing that I'm only dealing with you and you're
So
dealing
if
with
you
me,
have a
I'm just doing it to
girlfriend,
make you happy.
You're not
So
committed
she's
to
still-
her.
No, I said I am committed. I'm just saying, me being your boyfriend does not mean I'm committed. Agreed?
Whoa.
So,
I don't want you.
no, slide back over, Jared.
Scared.
Hear me out what I'm saying. I'm telling you.
scared.
No,
So are
I'm
you
saying.
doing it respectfully?
Stop. No, I'm not cheating. I'm saying if I'm dealing with you and I'm only dealing with you and it's clear,
Uh-huh.
me calling you my girlfriend, if you're like, why are you my girlfriend? I'm like, yo, like, calm down. Like,
But
is that the missing component to it? Are you not gonna be faithful to me because what? It's not official? It's not everyone on Instagram?
okay, you're saying, but what would it hurt? Just playing devil's advocate. What would it hurt to call me your girlfriend?
I never said it did. I just said men do not. When you're like, why is he acting younger? White? He don't really care about that. He's worried about like I'm taking care of you. I'm only to you. I plan on doing things with you in the future. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
what are you
So
doing?
men might skip that part. I'm just saying.
behind closed doors.
Right.
No,
I see what you're saying. I see.
Men might. I'm just saying. Men might skip it. Y'all might like this. I'm telling this guy he isn't actually my girlfriend.
I'm not-
But in his mind,
He's
like, yo,
already
you
that's
my
already
girl.
Yeah, I see
No,
what
but
you're saying.
I feel like without that title, not to say, you can still do whatever, but you're not going to be committed to me. You can always default back to you're not my girlfriend. If you never threw that word out there, you can always default to that.
Well, I'm telling you that when men say that, there's a strategy. It's cap. They're just lying to say.
He said, "We go together."
Like we're gonna talk about them too.
He said, "Real bad."
Let's go to them.
Let's go. Let's take a shot first. Let's take a shot.
Take a shot.
You need some more wine.
Yes.
Let's take a shot. Yeah, get us some wine.
With the ginger ale?
With the ginger, you got it.
Jared,
Oh,
mind
you got it.
that business.
I'm good.
That's crazy.
Then he said, "We go together." That was the most real nigga stuff. He said, "We go together."
It's really him having a baby though.
We're gonna talk about it. Let's take the shot. Let's take the shot.
When you're a billionaire, you can do whatever it is you want.
Cheers.
Shout out to the billionaires.
No.
To the woman that can be bought. What? Oh. So Diddy and Caresha. So basically, they're not together. Whatever's going on.
They're dating.
Let's go through the timeline a little bit.
They're dating.
So
They
he's dating.
are.
So he had a baby on her, supposedly on her, but they're not dating.
He didn't have a baby on her.
Then they found him with three other women, another woman today
You get that one, bro?
that he's dealing with. Okay, they found other
They're
women,
all
and now to the point where Caresha's not even arguing with old women that got cut off.
Can we talk about what's
So-
her name, Gina?
Yeah, she's not even the cybersecurity shorty. She's not the pregnant shorty. She's just a girl that got. That's why y'all don't understand. that is a girl that got cut off. They're not the same one. That is a girl that got cut off. And that's why she said, "Yo, you mad? A guy has a baby. You committed to this guy. He has a baby on." Not that she got a baby. She's making fun of her. So they going back and forth. How do y'all feel with this situation though? Like if you're not talking to a guy, okay. I mean, if you're talking to a guy and y'all just talking though, you're not even really dating.
No.
And y'all have like a fall off, and he's now dealing with multiple women. Are you staying? Are you okay? I'm gonna just if I lose him, I lose him. Because there's a value in that with Diddy. Diddy has money. He's giving her money every month. She's building up her empire over here while he can do whatever he wants. Because when I'm done, I'm good.
I feel like it depends on what you go into the situation, like what mindset you go into the situation with. So like with somebody like Diddy, you might go into it like, oh, like I know I can benefit from him. Like Caresha is on Revolt TV,
Yep.
a TV show. No, she still is.
I thought they pulled the plug.
Somehow she won.
No.
Somehow she won the best podcast.
She got and she branded like she has like game cards coming out and stuff like
She's
that.
a city girl herself. She
So
got
she
music.
benefited from that. Like, and the thing is, Diddy likes her.
Yes, he does.
Diddy really likes her.
He does.
At his birthday party, he kissed her.
Yes.
In public. Like, he likes her. So you can't sit there and say like, oh, she's like one of his like no, like Diddy likes her. Like Diddy has done a lot for her within a short period of time.
Absolutely. And I feel like that's why I like the situation because I feel like women just want to be the only one or jump into this and it's more of like, well, we're both benefiting from this.
Right.
You're doing it maybe Chris knew all this time.
And their situation is like straight up. Like it's like, okay, like we're dating, but I'm still doing this and I'm still doing that. But he said she's not a side chick.
Right.
She's a side chick.
So
no, she's not a side chick.
How is she not a side chick? How is she not a side chick?
She's on the roster. She's the starting point guard. She's
the famous side chick.
Diddy really likes her, though.
Go ahead. Because you got
if you really like me, you're gonna step behind me. I don't care about all this baby this and whatever. I mean, if I was getting how do you step behind me if you're dealing with 15 different chicks? And let's get to the real. But look at his actions, though. Like, what's his actions besides giving her money? Money is not everything.
That's not it.
Caresha,
I don't know.
Caresha can be on Instagram. Wait, but Caresha could be, but she can make that. But she can make that on her own at one show. So I don't feel like that really matters to her. She could be on Instagram arguing with these girls and home crying in her bed because Diddy just had a baby. We don't know how she's reacting to this situation.
I really don't think so.
But what but the bottom line is Diddy and Caresha, they having sex, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they are.
I'm sure he's hitting it raw. I'm positive.
I mean, bro,
and then you got
law is law.
You got sushi.
And then you got
Just get tested. Just get tested.
and then you got I'm trying to bring it all together. And then you got old girl pregnant. So you just out here just raw dogging everybody.
But that was
I don't like that.
I mean, if I'm worth $850 million,
but how many months ago was
that?
bro.
That's I feel like the timeline is a huge part of it. And I feel like you're coming from a different standpoint because I feel like the men you're dealing with, no offense, they're not a Diddy. Okay, so if you got into a Diddy situation,
yeah, I can't speak on that.
So no, I want you to. So now, what's the number though? He's giving you how much a month for you to just be like, all right, we just talking. He pops up here and there. He's getting tested. And I know he's dealing with other women, but he's showing me clean tests.
But I'm not about to be claiming him like he's
That's
my
cool.
man.
No,
But Caresha
She
is.
is.
But
Exactly.
So if his conditions are
But I-
150,
they
I'm
have
on my Meg the Stallion thing. Like, I'm not telling nobody. Like,
Right, but
But
they
if his
also have
condition
an understanding though. Like it's like they're dating, so technically you're single. If you're dating, you're like, oh, I'm going on a date with him, see what he's like. I'm going on a date with him, see what he's like. Going on a date with him, see what he's like.
I think
You're
it's
not
more than that.
You're
Can I
not
tell you something?
committed to anyone. They're not committed to each other.
So you don't think Caresha has no feelings for him?
I think she does, but I think
But she has a
by him having a baby, with
She's
somebody
definitely
else,
hurt by
y'all don't feel like she cared about
No,
it.
she does. I think she's definitely hurt.
cares.
So,
Okay, so like, why
But
are
she
we, like,
knew, so she can't sit here and act like she didn't
She
know.
definitely
She knew.
She definitely knew.
Yeah, so she can't sit here and act like, oh, I didn't know. Like,
That's why she not. I mean, but I feel like the city.
so how do you feel about academics coming at her then?
I think academics is a weasel anyway.
Yeah, I think so.
He's a weasel,
he's really
bro.
a
He's a
weirdo.
weasel.
He's a
That's
weirdo.
He's not careful what he posts. You know what I'm saying? Like
He just
when
posts stuff just because.
when takeoff and all that thing happened, he was the first one to post
He's a
it.
weirdo.
He was posting too much about it, like too
He's
quick.
a weirdo.
No one grieved over that, and also I don't like how he posts so quick. And
Yeah, I
he's
think
not.
academics
Yeah.
I think academics is just a reflection of like the social media culture that we're in right now. It's like I gotta be the first one to put it out there.
Right.
And for example, like RIP Takeoff,
So
but like
I can get clout.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
like when
that,
RIP when Takeoff got murdered, like the first instead of calling the ambulance, people are like, oh dang, my nigga Takeoff. I'm like, bro, like call the freaking ambulance, bro. Like
what are we talking about right now? I mean, yeah. So
RIP to take.
I mean, for $150,000 a month though, bro, like
every woman.
Yeah, I might do a little.
That's what I'm saying.
For some change.
For $150,000 a month.
Tell people what your number is.
That's
Tell people what your number is. It's like changing though. Like she has money, but an extra 200, I can put that in the bank.
Just to say this is my boyfriend, bro.
Someone else.
But you probably don't even really have to do much for it. That's the thing. That's what people don't.
She not doing much.
What does she gotta do?
No, she's not doing
She
much.
really don't have to do
Claim
much.
him. I think just claim him.
Throw it back a couple times, you good.
I think just claim him and like, hey,
But I
I'm in
really
this city.
feel like the baby situation it's not affecting her.
I don't know.
She knew about it.
That don't mean
Great,
she's not
great.
hurt though.
If you were dating a guy, right, and he was giving you money, y'all were sexually active with each other, you had feelings for him, he's taking you on trips, and he gets another girl pregnant, you're not gonna care.
But
be honest.
But it was before they actually
No, bro.
Until he buys you that YSL bag, then you gonna shut up. Here we gonna run up.
I bought my own YSL. We're gonna put that out there. I bought that. Nobody bought that but me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but no, I feel like it really it just depends on the people. Like I feel like she was never trying to be in a serious relationship with him. Like they're strictly just dating, and he's just like spoiling her with like, oh, let's go to Italy, let's go get on a yacht, let's go do this, let's
Here's
go
a
do that.
TV
So
show.
you're not scared for your
money.
health.
Yeah,
I
shout
would
out
be
to
scared
Diddy,
for my
bro.
health.
Number one
I would be scared for my
podcast.
Well,
health.
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I would be telling him you need to get
I'm saying you have
tested,
different morals than her.
but
That's all I'm saying.
I don't feel like she's like so butthurt. Like people are making it out the scene. Like she's really not.
And she could be dealing with other people too.
Exactly.
No,
Like
Ain't nobody trying to come after Diddy, bro. As a man, nobody.
people say Diddy is bi.
They do say
Which is fine. Shout out to Diddy.
That's
Whatever your
not
truth
fine.
is, whatever your truth is, whatever your truth is, dog. Whatever your truth is, bro, live it. But no man is being like, dang, I gotta compete
That's
with
not
Diddy.
fine in my book.
I gotta compete with Diddy, bro. No one's trying to.
I mean,
come
honestly,
after that. No pun intended. No one's trying to come after that, bro.
I mean, I think it's kind of weird. He's
Somebody
like,
caught it.
he's in his 50s, she's in her 20s. Like, no one wants to talk about. I feel like he's kind of like, he's like a sugar daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally.
That's all he wants to do. You
or
want
kinda like a
He
parent.
is, but he really does like her.
Why do you feel
I
that
feel
way?
like he really likes her because you never really seen Diddy in public kissing on a bunch of different people.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
At his birthday party, she gifted him this nice chain, and he kissed her. She didn't kiss him. He reached out and he was like, "Mwah,"
So you
kissed
think
her.
Caresha's playing him?
I'm not saying she's playing him, but I feel like he really does genuinely like her.
But I feel like
I think he's keeping it relevant.
as a man,
They
if you
might-
really like somebody, you're gonna come different behind them.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the biggest.
I'm not having no.
I get gave you a TV show. I love 14
No,
on a TV show.
the biggest thing a man can give a female is commitment. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you really like,
That's a
I feel like that's the hardest thing for y'all to give. Like, what else is hard?
because y'all have to make
$150,000
it.
a month.
But if you got $3 billion, 150K ain't nothing.
You might not
I
be-
want you to
but
give
you're not
I
worth
want you to
150K
give
though.
me what you don't have.
I mean,
asking all.
men care about different things. They care about time and money, yo. They care about
Yeah,
time.
that's
So that, to her
150,000.
point, yo, I'm giving you this money every month. That says a lot because I don't give every woman my money.
What's 150,000 times 12? Let's just say they did this for a year.
It's 1,200,000. Well, it's 1,200,000 by.
Bro, 1.2 million. Let's just say that this like,
That is.
He writing that off on his taxes.
All right, so
It's up there.
$1.8 million, bro. Just tell everybody we go together.
I would do that.
I would do
that.
that.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, let me hit it. Let me hit it.
You know why I would do that? Because I can invest
Right.
in multiple businesses.
Yeah.
I agree.
And I can build myself up and build my career up.
Yeah, that was
Fuck him.
Another round of applause.
Like,
That would be
You
a
got-
huge,
like,
a huge
I feel like
thing
when
to-
you have money like that, or somebody's giving you money like that, you have to be smart about it.
Yeah.
So, are they going to be there forever? They might, but you never know. So, if they're giving you money like that, invest in yourself.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
So my next
Shit.
point: every woman can be bought. Honestly, I'm not saying that you could buy her out of a relationship, but
Of course
in
you
general,
can.
Every woman is bought and can be bought. Y'all like deal with men because of the financial like if a man doesn't have any type of money, you're not dealing with him. It doesn't have to be
At this
Diddy
big
money.
age, yes.
Okay, so everyone is bought. Like literally, like yo, I'm buying you a house, I'm buying you these nice things. Like the main reasons for divorce are literally finances. It's like finances and argument.
one reason. Yeah.
And women try to say, "Oh, I'm not bought," but then every first date, I gotta pay for the first date, which is right.
Absolutely.
But that is what gets your attention. You're kind of being bought. Like how women say, "Oh, I say I never paid for sex." Women say, "No, you pay for
See
dates."
me, I
so
don't
you're
want to
kind
cut
of
out
paying
the
for
middle. I
sex.
want to cut out the middleman. That's my thing. Why would I get at the Roots Chris when it used to be, hey, let's just strike a deal? What's it gonna take? But
It's
that's
$80 a month to spend on you. Let me just
Bro,
give you that.
that's what I'm
That's what
saying.
you
Like,
need.
yo, why does Roots Chris gotta get the 325 when it's like, yo, like you really want to be paying
He
that
said, I'm
phone
going to
bill?
strike a deal.
Yo, let's Shark Tank, bro. Like, what's it gonna take?
How's that working for you? How's that working for you?
I mean, I can't afford it yet, which is why I don't play that game right now.
So
I'm
you
humble
afford
about
the
my
right
game.
game.
Yeah, but listen, with
It ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it.
If
Exactly.
you want to, you'll do it.
But I don't want to. I can't afford it, bro. I got. I'm not Diddy right now. But if I was Diddy, oh man, I support him, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro. You worth like $850 million, bro. Like, there's nothing no one can do for you outside of them just doing what you ask.
And
them
women
to do.
expect a man of that magnitude to be faithful to them.
I was
That's
going to
the
say,
whole point of the problem.
if you had that much money, do you think you could be faithful to just...
Absolutely not. No.
Why?
At 55,
At 55, bro. First, okay, so
it's like it's,
His jaw
Alright,
about
so
to
he
stop
old.
working,
He like
too.
52. He in his 50s, bro.
no. So here's the thing. So are we speak in general, or are we
No,
talking about
okay,
these
so
specific?
you're in the NBA. You're KD.
Oh,
He's the wrong person.
No, man. When I'm
Let's
on
go with LeBron.
You- no.
He's
I
the
got a
most
better
LeBron's
one.
definitely
I got a
cheating.
better
That's
one.
why I
I
said
got a
no,
better one.
cheat respectfully.
He's
bro.
the worst.
LeBron has females signing NDAs.
You gotta be see respectfully. You gotta be smart
We
about it.
have records on
That's
that?
deep. How do you know
No.
Right.
It's
Thank you.
It's so
Follow
I'm not
these
gonna say
gossip pages. and
No,
you'll
no,
see.
so-
not
so-
the internet.
I hate to be this guy.
Be that
but-
guy.
I'm really good friends with a guy that works at ESPN. That's tight with someone in LeBron's circle. He legit has him sign NDAs.
Oh,
Exactly.
We're
So,
only
my thing
LeBron
is,
on my
he cheats
podcast,
and
great.
And
wait to
guess
get
what?
sued.
Savannah don't gotta worry about no
Can't wait to get
scandals. Her bills are paid. She gets
Say that.
whatever
Say
she has to
allegedly.
do to take
Say
care of
allegedly,
herself and the
please.
kids.
Say allegedly.
No, it's bro. Come
Just
on,
say allegedly.
bro.
It's real.
It's
real
bro.
life.
Everybody in the NBA.
This might be our last show.
No, bro.
Let's talk
Everybody.
about Tristan Thompson.
Oh,
No, see, Tristan. No, so
we
think-
should. Shoot.
No,
Let's
so
run
think about
into it.
Tristan Thompson just does it all wrong,
He's a
but he
piece of
has,
shit.
but he has
is.
somebody.
I'm gonna say what it really is.
But let me finish my point.
He's a piece
But
of shit.
Tristan Thompson has somebody that is with the program. Chloe's not leaving him.
Because she is enabling him. Women don't even want to take the accountability for this. Yo, he got multiple women. Well, Caresha's letting it rock. You're enabling him. I think y'all don't understand y'all power.
She's letting it rock because she don't care.
She don't
that much.
But you're
She don't
enabling
feel-
him. So she's at home crying like you said.
No,
But
she's
shorty,
not.
she could be. She could be. I don't know what
I'm gonna say something. If you just signed an $80 million deal and you got a girl at home, bro, what do you think, bro? She wants a piece of that $80 million. She's gonna let you do whatever.
True.
So you don't think no guy ever
No,
that's in the NBA, in the NFL,
All of
a
them are cheating.
rapper?
None of them are faithful. Because you got to think about it this way. No, because you got to think about it this way. It's not even just the money. It's like you're never home.
Russell Wilson cheating?
Absolutely, bro.
Everybody.
Russell Wilson.
Absolutely, bro.
Russell Wilson is not cheating on
No,
somebody.
time out.
Hold on, son.
That's the reason. No, look, Russell, if you listening, that's the reason why he's playing bad right now, bro. He don't got nothing else outside of Sierra
So
right now.
Sierra's.
Can we take a break?
Well, no, we can't take a break. We can't take a break.
But,
Oh my goodness.
oh man, bathroom break.
Oh my
That's
God.
a shot when you get back.
Yeah. We are back with applause. We are back. First ever bathroom break. Shout out to Sabri for breaking the first record of the bathroom break.
crazy.
Y'all got people drinking, so.
Nah, I really want to thank y'all for coming. People have been seeing a lot of my podcasts. Where's the black one? Where's the black one? Where's my black one? The black queens be busy,
We're
bro.
here.
They,
We're here.
You know what I do to get them here? I didn't pay them, but their schedules is crazy. You feel me? Talk about our black queens.
Oh my God.
Have y'all ever?
So dramatic.
What? It's gotta be.
This Taurus.
It gets
Let's
the
talk
people
about
going.
signs.
Let's talk about
It gets the
black
people
queens.
going.
Aquarius
It gets the
gang.
people going.
Yeah.
One more month and we in
Let's talk
here.
about
Hold
Go
on.
ahead. Go ahead. What's your question?
I was gonna just say, have you ever dated a white man? That's what I was gonna say. And if you have, or haven't, why not? Why not?
I actually want to, but I feel like white men
I
are
thought-
like intimidated by me or something.
I met a
You
white.
think, girl? Yeah.
I met
They
a white
scared
guy
of
before, and he was cute. He was like you
Was
know,
he
like
cultured?
black girls want a white guy, but he's black.
No.
Yeah, you're not getting that.
Yes.
I want like
That's
an
crazy.
Italian. You know who we talking about?
Ooh.
But
One of
Italians are like
those.
super racist. They call us Booleanos and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, that's why I ain't never been one.
Yeah, no, Italians
I
are
used to
super
work with
racist.
mine, and he was like so cute.
So you
And I
knew he was
just
like financially stable,
yeah,
obviously.
like I always was
He
like,
came correct as a
oh,
gentleman. So
but I think there's why. What do you mean? Yeah, they're scared. What do you mean by typical?
I feel like black women don't understand that they are yes at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to like the workplace and society, but when it comes to like the best woman, it's the black woman. So you gotta remember, you guys are the Bentley. I can't afford the Bentley. I can't get the Bentley right now. I'm saying in the sense of like I want a Bentley though. So that's why some men like go to the Hondas. But white men see that too. They see y'all and like, yo, like, she's just, but I'm white. That might be his thought. Like, oh, I can't have a conversation with her, or my parents are racist, or I'll be looked some type of way if I deal with this type of woman.
But I never heard that before because I feel like, and me, like I'm dark skinned. Well, I call myself dark skinned.
Brown skin.
Brown skin. I feel like I don't see a lot of men date women that look like me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always see like a Puerto Rican. It's
Yes.
nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
You know, I would see like a Puerto Rican or light skin or white. Huh?
No.
The crowd talking.
Yeah.
Or like whatever. Like it's nothing wrong with it, but it's just like we don't feel like the Bentleys if we don't ever see ourselves in a relationship with a black man.
I'll give you a better comparison. So a lot of times you see that man, whoever it is, with a Spanish, white, whatever it is, but they kind of a lot of the times they'll look like you or they want to be you. So you'll see a Honda
So
with the
that's
same
what they
features
settle
as
for?
the Bentley.
That's what they settle
They
for?
do. I mean, men do that. Like, yo, I want this 6-figure job, but I gotta take the 90 down. So I get a
Okay,
6-figure
wait.
job.
Why
So
you can't get
why
the
is
6 figures?
I
it?
never said you couldn't. I said what I'm doing right now in the moment. I need my bills to be paid. I want the 150, but this 90K job saying what up.
Okay,
That's what I'm
well,
saying.
why is it that some black men say that black women are so aggressive or so like?
Didn't y'all just talk about beating up your dudes?
The mommy.
No, nobody.
We got a power party now. We're party now.
No, because we literally just sat here and said how we were not proud of that. That's not
We're
something
not.
I would normally do.
But
I would have to really get to a.
But you're
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
see.
blatantly
But the
disrespect
I be
it.
seeing on TikTok the mommies, they be whooping ass too.
Get 'em,
The
ladies.
white girls, they be whooping ass too.
No,
Get 'em,
they don't.
ladies.
They cry and
They
Not
sue.
saying that.
White
Yeah,
men
yeah,
cry,
no.
sue, get
No,
you in jail.
white
Didn't
women
somebody
kill
know?
they
Didn't
dudes.
they
I
cry,
watched that.
they cry,
No,
and they
white
have a
women-
baby, and then
No,
file
white women
child
kill
support.
their men. No, I
Get deeper
watched
to
that,
it.
bro. They
Get deeper
kill
to
their
it.
dudes. They kill their dudes.
But
I'm not telling nobody because I'm not sending nobody to jail.
Yeah.
I'm
So the mommies, the Boricuas, they don't be beating ass. I know they be whooping ass.
they do. They definitely
What
do.
does that mean? They don't.
Personally,
The crowd is gonna thumbs down. Why? What's going on over there, Nick?
honest, B. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
So you only,
And I'm
so you're
like,
saying you only.
yo, why
So,
you-
so nobody never put their hands on you. I don't, but you're acting like a
They both
female
have
never
sunglasses
put
on.
their
So
hands
you
on
only
you, and
date
I know they
Monique.
have.
No, they have.
Because you seem like you real low
So what
key
kind
and
of
all
females do
slick
you
and
date?
shit.
What do you mean, low key and
She
slick?
got a drink. So we're getting active. Yo.
So
But-
what have all y'all girlfriends look like? Let's
Okay,
talk
so I
about
definitely.
Look at these
Stop.
black black y'all.
Stop.
Look at
Stop.
these black y'all.
Let's go into it. Let's go into it.
Your last 3 girlfriends.
Let's go into it. Let's get into it. I'm gonna say it.
What? Go ahead.
Okay.
Last 3.
Last one was Spanish white. The one was
Crazy.
white and black. And the one before that was black.
Crazy.
Okay.
What
Oh, can I say my point? Here we go. Before everybody kills me. Anyways, a lot of the times, like it was like essentially my environment. Okay, Philly is not the best place for me personally, but I am attracted.
He's
Let me
too
take my
friendly.
accountability.
Be
Okay,
honest.
so I have a
you're
lot of
friendly as
options.
fuck.
I have a lot. I've had a lot
See,
of
we know
options.
where the women. I mean, we know where
You're
the queens
friendly
at.
as fuck.
Okay,
Be
So,
honest.
man,
Your last
I
3
am, but then
girlfriends.
so I attract.
So tell me,
More
I got
than
a
other
witness.
men
I
Your
got a
last
witness.
3
What
girlfriends.
my last girlfriend look like, Nick?
You want me like to describe?
She's what?
Describe. Black.
Curvy
Oh.
complexion, right?
Okay,
Taller.
what about you, Nick? What about you? What was your last female?
I know.
Oh,
How about you? I
Spanish.
know his girlfriend.
What do you mean you know
Okay, so
That was it.
She's not nice.
so the men in the room, all the men in the room except Jared have dealt with a mixed woman. Is that so dating? Because I've like been with like
They've all been like.
Okay, I don't think women understand black women. I want to say this to y'all. I really mean
I
y'all
want
Y'all
the
the pri-
stigmatism or whatever it is
Uh-huh.
for black
Go
women.
away.
I want that to stop.
I'm stopping it right now. Let me
Thank
stop
you.
it. Let me stop it
I
right now.
don't want people to be thinking that black women are so aggressive
Yeah,
and
not.
Let me.
gonna hit me and da da
Yeah.
You got. Wait. Let me say something.
No.
Can I get-
But that's the one part of the relationship. Like I feel like black women, like we're
We
literally
hold-
so sweet. Like
hold
literally,
y'all-
like
we
if
hold
we
you
love
down.
y'all, yeah, like, if we
Y'all
love
do?
y'all, like
I'm about
We
to
know
say
how to
something.
cook.
Get it on.
like don't let us
Get it
love y'all.
on.
Because if we
Come
love
on.
y'all,
We
like
know
it's
how to
going
cook.
down. Like,
Get it on.
like if we love y'all, we want to make sure. I'm gonna make sure you
Good.
got breakfast, dinner, shit.
You're good.
You're good at your
I'm trying to
job.
make sure
You
you're
going
good.
back to school.
Damn.
What? Like, what do you need?
All right. Can I say my point?
Go
Okay.
ahead.
So another part. I'm definitely with y'all because I definitely have been on the other side. You know, people have seen me out there, whatever.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
to my black men out there,
Yup.
hey, the white girls ain't
Speak
it.
to us.
They ain't it.
Oh my god.
It might be cool to do the, mess around sexually,
Let's talk
but
long
when
term.
dating, listen,
Long term.
because you
Can't
want,
say
sit
that.
down.
Can we say that?
You want,
Can we talk long term?
hold on, you want your kids to be able to have their hair braided. You want to be able to talk about the last episode of Fresh Prince. Other cultures don't know this. You can't talk about Martin with a white girl. You
They
can't.
don't.
You can't.
Let's
I just
talk
You
bring
long-
can't.
shit
You
around.
can't talk about old our culture,
Sorry, I got
movies.
you.
I can't have a conversation about movies. I'm going to the family function, not saying nigga,
Look.
because I'm at a different.
her to get her
So,
hair
you're not listening.
Oh, I'm
This is
sorry.
why we don't date y'all. It's like that. It's like that.
He meant
He
that.
was talking about braided hair.
He was too into that.
I'm
That-
joking.
Like,
I'm joking, but you gotta remember that we have all been suppressed. Yo, y'all good? Let me get this.
we showing braids that we just
You pay
did.
my bill? Oh, all right.
Who pays it?
I do.
Oh, I'm
Like, yeah, you tried to be
I'm
shady.
just saying, I feel like you can date whoever you want.
Mhm.
I don't know why you saying white girls ain't in, maybe. I don't know. But I know that you don't have to put down another to bring up somebody else.
You're absolutely right. I'm just telling you about like
Not you. I'm saying
okay.
black men be like, I'm not gonna date black girls because they
They're so aggressive.
You don't have to talk
You
about
don't gotta say all that.
leave us out.
So
Go
you
date
want
Becky.
somebody that you
Right.
can run over.
Exactly.
Good
You
luck.
want the accountability.
Good luck.
I
You
just,
don't want the smart ass mouth. Y'all don't want that.
but I also feel like wait.
Black,
But I-
white, Chinese.
It's
We want
nothing
peace of
wrong
mind.
with having
Yeah,
a
I
smart
don't
mouth.
want no smart mouth.
We
I'm
care
sorry.
about two different things though. You gotta remember
So
that.
you're
We care
gonna
about
talk
two
to
different
her any kind of way, but she
See,
can't talk to you.
and that is the problem.
things. It is Jared now. I'm just gonna like Jared. Go ahead, Jared. Go off. You better go off. Go ahead. Everybody shut up
Y'all
and let Jared
think
talk.
because I don't want to deal with a
Enlighten
smart mouth,
us.
I want to come in. This is my second curse. My baby, bitch, where's the food at? No, it's
So
like
there's an in between. There's a middleman.
there is no middleman. It's just like, hey, if we have a disagreement,
Let's talk.
we just have a
Let's let
disagreement, and
Yeah.
you still respect me as a man, and I respect you as a woman, and we go about our day.
Oh,
people. That's
yeah,
all.
for sure.
That's all women.
But yeah,
That's
that's
not
not some
that's
color
not-
purple shit.
That's
Like
not what I was talking about when I said
You gotta
smart
drink, you
ass
gotta drink.
mouth.
I thought it was more than 3.
Where's that
I'm right
color
on 3.
purple?
You on 3? You on 3?
No, in terms of like, we just being
No, I
trying
feel like
to
that's
beat
more.
up
Yeah,
on
I feel like that's more like we just. I feel like we just have a certain.
No, man. What's the
No,
He's
I
really
think-
cute.
you didn't even let me.
I'm sorry. Go for it.
Next.
I know.
I'll be quiet.
I just feel like y'all
Jared
forget.
is really 40. He's 29, but he's really 40.
I'm 40?
Yeah, that's what it's getting.
Okay. I'm sorry, but go ahead. I'll be quiet.
Listen, there's competition out there. I don't think y'all understand.
I'm not
Y'all are
in
the-
competition.
No.
Oh my goodness. Let me, y'all. I'm
Finish.
triggering y'all.
I'm sorry. Finish.
You're not triggering me. I'm just telling you that I'm not in competition with
I'm telling you right now, any man you talk, you might not be. I'm saying like,
Yeah, I'm
any
not.
man you talk to,
All right.
you have to separate yourself from the others that could be. It could be white, black, you have to separate yourself. There's always going to be someone else, depending on who you talk to.
No, there's going to be somebody trying.
I could be talking to 3 women and I find you and you're like, oh, I really like you, but there's still women dwindling here and there.
Yeah.
That happens. It's
Throwing
competition.
pussy at
Yeah, or just doing the things you're not, or vice versa.
you. No, they're
So-
throwing pussy at you.
But it's happening. Like literally, Kim Kardashian is a great example. She got her body done.
Who?
Right? Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
She got her body done because she's like trying to. She sees that's what black men like. She's trying to keep up with y'all. Y'all have the curves, the lips, the attitude, the hair, the makeup. Y'all have the skin. She literally has makeup to change your skin
But
color.
nobody's ready for that conversation.
Oh no, we talk about it. I'm just saying. So then you got to remember, a lot of women are trying to catch up to y'all. And men, I told you the
We
Bentley.
were told.
I got the Bentley, but the Honda 2022 got the dual roofs. It's got the reverse camera. It's got the same thing as the Bentley, and it looks slick. So some men fall into that. It's not a good thing to do that.
Well, that's what I meant
So
by the
materialistic.
attitude.
Yeah.
Men care about different things. I want you to have a peace of mind. You could be sweet.
Some men just
Some
care
women give that
about
up before.
the physical image.
But that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of men do. So I have to be
No.
attracted to you mentally and
Yeah.
physically. That's
Yeah,
anything.
but as you get older, I feel like
It doesn't
is
die.
But wait.
is the physical image going to take you long term? No,
It
not.
depends. It depends. If
to
you're,
an extent,
Yes.
but it's not fully going to take you long term.
Hey.
It's not.
like I said,
Wait,
go ahead.
my question is,
You can have kids
Y'all
by
want
somebody
peace.
that's so pretty, and this bitch be batshit crazy.
She is
Right.
triggered.
but that's what I'm saying. You guys are saying you want peace,
Yes.
but are you guys being that woman's peace?
That was my other point.
Because
Go ahead.
Y'all be
Hell
driving
no.
us fucking
Get it off.
crazy.
Mm.
Y'all be
Applause.
driving us crazy.
Applause. Get it
Y'all
off.
be doing stuff y'all know y'all not supposed to be doing, very inappropriate. But y'all want us to come home and be y'all peace and not say nothing.
So
This
is that all guys or just a reflection
That's
of the
not a mic.
choices you
That's not a
made?
mic.
Sorry.
We're talking to the.
So
Someone
is
would've
that so?
I mean,
So is that a reflection of all guys or just a reflection of the
I'm
choices that you
asking you
made?
guys the question.
I'm
And
telling
I'm
you.
asking you then.
No, you gotta
Because
answer.
Not everybody's
We
like
gotta
that.
answer.
It sounds
Answer the
like
question.
those are the people you decide to deal with.
I feel like you don't understand y'all powers. Okay, hear
No,
what
no,
I'm saying?
no.
The vagina runs the world.
No,
I'm asking you guys.
I'm telling you, you gotta listen. You say like I want a peace of mind, but like you have to understand your power. You can't enable me if I'm cheating on you or if I'm doing something you don't like. You can't enable me because if you let me get away once, I'm gonna take the
keep
mind.
doing it.
But can I tell you something?
So a lot of times, and we gotta remember,
When you get hit.
women don't understand. It goes way even deeper than that.
Finish your
Hear me, Jared.
No.
Hear me, Jared.
Yeah, go for it.
It goes deeper than that. Because women, like over time, because there are men out there that are doing black women wrong out there, right? So they're letting women create this wall because they're like, yo, I'm not dealing. So they get hard. The wall gets harder and harder, right? They also forget that we've also been suppressed. Okay, so that goes into like deeper, like single homes. Seriously, single homes. So I'm living only with my mom. I don't even know what black love is. I'm growing up for 22 years, 18 years. I don't know what black love is because my dad was tearing out of my house or he got killed. And a woman any race cannot teach a man how to be a man. I'm just giving you one instance.
Yeah.
But I think you need to understand, you guys, black women, are our minds. We need you to be, like you said, y'all loyal, y'all all these things, but you can't enable us. You can be there ride or die, but shorty, sometimes you gotta get going to get you another black man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So y'all kind of, I'm not saying you are all the problem. We all suppressed, right? But I feel like black women being, to me, like the strongest woman,
right.
you gotta kind
I
of
feel
take
like
that role.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
And that's something that I feel like we have to work through. I'll speak for myself. That's something I had to work through too. Because you said we're all, suppressed. But you want to be there for that person. You want to be, but you do have to put yourself first. And I feel like as black women, we're never taught to put ourselves first.
Never.
You're either taking care of your siblings, or you just always have to worry about something else.
responsibility.
It's just
And
like,
at a young age.
yeah, it's our nature.
Mm.
So I feel like
Nature.
now, like, you have to go through stuff in order to get to that point where you don't enable people, where you do put yourself first. So it's a journey. Just like y'all going through a journey, we're going through a journey too.
And we're like the only culture that doesn't understand it. Like, we're the only ones going through that because every other culture, their families are together. There's other cultures like, you're not dating out the race. That's just it. I'm not accepting anything. While there's mixed babies everywhere, there's mixed celebrities, mixed athletes. So there's proof that it does work. Interracial couples does work. Look at this. While other couples don't say. Jared Hour, go ahead. I know you got something to say. You said go ahead.
Oh yeah. What? I remember now. So like I said, I think a lot of what we go through is a reflection of our choices, because what I was gonna say is 9 times out of 10, or I'm gonna say 9.5 times out of 10.
That's 95%.
It is 95%. The men that will give y'all what you want, you don't want them.
Talk about it. Let's get into it.
Not for me.
Not necessarily you two specifically, but like, I don't want a guy to do this. I want him to do this, have that, da 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 da. Cool. 9 times out of 10, the person that's able to provide that, you don't want him, but the person that you really do want is doing the things to you that you despise. And I think that's also a huge part of the problem. For example, all right, let's say you guys want a 6-foot guy with 6 figures. Now, 9 times out of 10, how many other women want that? So if a man is presented all of these options, and this kind of ties back to the Diddy thing, if I have all of these options open, it's going to be really, really hard for me to settle with just one because I have everything presented. Now, does that make that right? No. However, the person that's like, okay, I could provide you, let's say, the stability, but I may not be that tall, or I might not be that attractive, but everything you saying that you want out the relationship I can give you, I don't think people choose the person that will do right by them. That's all I'm saying.
Women, y'all don't date down. Women never date down.
That's not true.
It's
Who
very
dates
true.
That's not true.
And when y'all date down, when you date down, it usually works. Because a lot of times you're over that man with money.
Right.
There's multiple celebrities that it works with. Nicki Minaj, Rihanna. These women are dating down. Rihanna is Rihanna. She's up here. She dated the billionaires. She dated the Drakes, the Chris Browns. It didn't work. Let me go down to, he's still status, but ASAP is not relevant.
And he want to treat her right, though.
Exactly, but that is the thing. Y'all don't say. Women, I'm not dealing with the guy that got 80K. I'm dealing with the 200K. I'm putting up with the Diddy. I'm not dealing with the guy that actually going to care about me because Diddy got the bread, the YSL bags, all this stuff. To your point, I feel like if women date down, which is hard for y'all to do, I get it. Because y'all like, yo.
I don't even think it's dating down. I think it's choosing the person that'll do right by you. I don't think that's dating down.
I feel like that person be too intimidated to even step.
So define intimidated.
Like you don't want to be rejected, so you're not even going to shoot your shot.
Nah, I feel like more to help your point.
Think women fear.
I think it's more of like I'm dealing with a black woman. She's really about her. She's in church. Like, you're not doing nothing sexual for this amount of time. That is it.
No, church girls be the.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like very like it could be intimidating. Like, yo, I'm not trying to deal with this. Even though I really like her, and we fall accustomed to temptation and all this stuff. To the Hondas, we fall to it. We like.
So at what big age do y'all decide y'all want to have discipline?
Men are based off experience. Okay, so like me personally, I had a bad experience with like interracial. Now I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I can't do it no more. I'm not. Like it really like messed me up with family and me as a person. And you know what I'm saying? Like they talk about rest in peace Twitch, but they talk about on Twitter they're saying like, yo, it's because he's dating a white woman. I don't know how true that is.
Oh my God,
they saying that?
Absolutely.
God damn.
Twitch that killed himself, the DJ, the dancer, and all that.
That's so mean. They said what?
They were saying stuff like, yeah, it's something ain't right because it was like she was white.
That's so mean.
It is mean. I'm just giving an example of like people are saying that. That's how. See, that's something real serious, and the first thing people are saying is that. So we're like, they said, oh, if that was a black woman, like Kanye West. Hello, are we paying attention? Like people say, like Kim Kardashian is letting Kanye do this, but a black woman would not do that. Kanye had a black girlfriend before. You know what I'm saying? Like, and ever since that, he's deviated from that. Look where he's at. And I know it's more mental health, but a lot of the times, if you can be on the same page with the same culture. We can talk about those things. I went to work and I'm being looked at a certain type of way. A white woman can't tell you that. Maybe a Spanish, maybe but a black woman will understand it because she goes through it too. Yeah. So there's certain things, you know. My fault, you look too deep.
No, it's cool. I just don't. It's actually good that you said that because I really had a totally different idea. Because it's really like, I don't see it. I don't see it. Even if you watch the NBA games, you will never, like, not to say never, but I don't see none of them with, like, a chocolate black girl.
You're right.
Never.
LeBron James.
Savannah's not chocolate. Not to say that she has to be, but, like, I mean,
That's another deeper problem. We always talk about, the skin tone. Is she black? Is she black?
Bro, Dirk Nowitzki? He dated Dirk.
That's not how you say his name.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Nowitzki.
How does she know you don't? Okay.
I watch sports. I watch all the
Hey, she likes sports, guys. Go ahead, it's the keeper. She's the keeper.
We should watch a game together.
Oh my God. Can you to the next?
How can he get a black woman? You're rejecting him right now. Hold on. It's like, right.
Sounds like.
But women do that all the time.
Dirk got him a dark one.
Can we talk about that? Y'all do that all the time.
What do we do?
I feel like y'all not really friends, but y'all don't really. I don't know about y'all if y'all feel attacked. A lot of the times y'all don't talk about y'all demons with each other, or y'all don't accept y'all demons with each other.
No. That's why I don't believe women
But it's like
friends for each other.
So like a man, we all here, bros. We go out, and one of us talks to some nasty, ugly girl, right?
I'm sorry.
Right? Or one of us rejects the nasty, ugly girl. Watch somebody else with it, because I don't care what you think. Women do that all the time. Oh, you trying to talk to my friend? Oh no, I'm cool. Or oh wait, she don't like him. Oh, we all don't like him. I don't like him anymore. Wait, I had a one night stand. I can't tell the girl that. Yeah, I went over there. We just talked.
No, it depends who you're friends with. I feel like me and my friends we talk about stuff.
Y'all talk about that, all that. Y'all give it up.
Because why am I gonna hide who I really am? That's how people get into these mental illness situations and all that stuff. Because you're trying to be somebody you're not.
Talk about it.
And I feel like when you go on, like when you're with people enough, you see the real them anyway. So.
Hey man, I don't know.
Go on a trip with your friends. You want to see
that
shit reveals a lot.
Hit the pause sound effect for that, bro. Personal experience. That is real talk.
Y'all got a story? Weren't y'all just in Miami? Where's your? Y'all was in DC. How was that?
DC was.
Why are you laughing up that serious?
DC was fun. It was a vibe.
It must have been
Shit.
Hey, no.
What I do?
That was whole. DC was wholesome fun.
I love DC.
DC is a vibe.
Now we went to Miami or something.
No,
we might be able to tell a story. But
DC is like black excellence.
Love DC about that.
It's a vibe. Always.
Love DC about that. All right. We could take a shot. We can take a shot, Jared. Come on, like I feel like you're a little too sober,
Of course.
You're not talking enough.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just listening to these points being
these
made.
points. You didn't say nothing, man.
I said it enough, bro.
You said it enough.
I learned how to say Dirk's last name correctly.
Okay. Speaking of, we're talking about cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Since they don't want to drink,
All right.
Learn.
Pregame on Cloud Feet. What's this?
On the Playmaker podcast.
Is this shot number 4 for me?
Stop
You
counting.
gotta start acting like at the hoop or not.
Mm-hmm.
I've been acting like I've been looking like that's how I am all the time.
How do we feel about Kanye West? How do we feel about Kanye West? And I guess maybe because we talked about it a little bit, but there we go. We got him. I got him.
So I'm gonna say this. The reason
Jesus, you let me finish. Oh my.
I'll go for it.
I know. Hey.
So I was gonna say is if Alex Jones is the voice of reason in a conversation, something is wrong with you.
So what do you mean? How do you
So-
feel about what he was
So pretty
wrong?
much when Kanye made the comment about like, oh, there's so many things I love about Hitler, and Alex Jones is like, I don't think you really mean that. Because mind you, Alex Jones also lost a lawsuit with the family of the Sandy Hook families for like $40 million. So if that, and he's the one that said Sandy Hook never really happened. So if that's the voice of reason saying, hey Kanye, do you want to correct what it is you're saying, and you decide not to, I think that clearly spells out.
Can you give our ladies a little background on the Sandy Hook situation? I feel like
I know what happened.
It got kind of dark, right? It got kind of dark, yeah, bro. But no, so I'm saying if Alex Jones is the voice of reason in your conversation, something's wrong with you.
How do y'all feel about Kanye? Do you like what he's doing? Do you feel like he needs help?
He's all over the place.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite rappers.
I think he should just get some help.
Yeah, and then when he went gospel, like that was cool too. That was a vibe. For
Nah, I like the gospel.
That was
I'm
a
gonna tell
vibe.
you, see,
But
that's
now,
why this is black people.
huh?
That's what's wrong with us black people.
What?
He's gonna drop a Sunday Service Volume 2 to get us back in his good grace, to get him back in our good graces. And we're gonna fall for it again.
But you know what's crazy? Like I forget what NBA LeBron said this about the whole like how everybody got on Kyrie. Like oh, everybody brought it up, and he like. You guys didn't ask me about what's
Jerry
the
Jones.
You guys didn't ask me about Jerry
and
Jones.
And LeBron James is a Cowboys fan. That's why they really should have brought it up.
So yeah, so it's just like why are we gonna sit here and micro focus on Kanye when they're all doing it, but we forgive people outside of our race more than people in our race.
Go ahead, Jared.
So Kanye's my boy. Like I'm not about to like.
Okay.
That's very honest. I like that. So what I'm gonna say is. The people that make the decisions and have the power don't care that Jerry Jones is in that photo.
Absolutely right.
But the people that are in power that make these decisions cared about what Kyrie and what Kanye said. So all I'm saying is it's like us as black people, we can't expect for us to have the same privileges that white folks have. Is it fair? Absolutely not. But like we know the country
we'll never have
it. So it's like we can't expect to have the same level of privileges.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. My thing is don't mess up your bag by trying to play the game that they're allowed to play. That's all I'm saying. For example, Kyrie, you had an $11 million endorsement deal a year. You can't play the same game. First off, Jerry Jones is a billionaire, multi-billionaire at that. So he can afford to, I was in that photo and we were saying like lynch them and all that other stuff. He's a multi-billionaire. There's nothing that can happen to him.
That's true.
We can't play that game. So my thing is like we as a people, we can't expect for us to have the same level of privileges as white folks. That's all I'm saying. Don't mess up your bag.
Exactly. Especially now. That's why I was really mad at more Kanye than Kyrie. Because Kanye was on that level. He was climbing. He was in those rooms with white people. I have no idea who they were. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was in that room that were making these big decisions. And he's talking crazy. And now he's getting kind of blackballed. You know? Or he's even getting pushed, which I don't understand. He's getting more interviews because I feel like those higher up people want that to be pushed. Like, yo, look what black people do when they get money. Look what they do when they get money. They don't care about their mental health. All this money they got, and they still don't worry about their mental health. Now I understand it's way deeper than just paying a therapist. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, like, I didn't really like that. Kyrie more, like, y'all know about Kyrie? What happened with the situation with Kyrie? No. Do y'all know what an Israelite is?
Nope.
Okay, so Israelite, literally, like, we're like the first Jews in North Africa, right? They're basically saying, like, you know, white people came and stole our beliefs of Jewish, so they stole our beliefs. Then the Israelites basically saying, like, yo, only thing that makes you Israelite, I don't like white Jews. Not how you practice, not what you do, just that
we don't like that you're white.
You don't like you're white. So, like, then the commissioner of the NBA is a white Jew. Literally. So then, my point is, like, yo, sometimes it's not the message, it's the messenger. Kyrie already has a track record. Right. And the NBA was backing him. He was doing Ramadan. So he's Muslim, and you're talking about another race. Right. You don't talk about Muslim, you don't talk about Jew. Y'all don't talk about other races on your platform.
They let that.
And y'all at a low level, he's at the top of the top. And you're talking about literally people that are a hate against another race.
So my thing is too, is like, first off, here's a privilege that Kyrie had. Do you know what you're not allowed to bring into basketball stadiums? Lighters. They let that man burn sage before games.
I'm crying.
No,
bro, you can't bring none of that with you. Especially
you that bull, you can do it.
But no,
exactly.
Time out. Exactly. So after the Gilbert Arenas thing, bro, they not letting you bring nothing into this. So the fact that they're like, all right, we'll let you burn sage. And here's the thing too, even before, right? No, bro, you're not.
I'm dropping 33 steals, 10 assists.
So
I can do what I want.
But
to a certain extent,
that's what the NBA showed Kyrie. And so my thing is, it's like, honestly, like, everybody's like, oh, the stuff they're asking Kyrie to do is ridiculous. No, I was like, no, they're trying to save this dude, because I gotta tell you what, they can never ask him at a press conference. All right, like, what are your thoughts on the stuff they said about the Jewish community? They can never bring it up again because, like, I still want to know what that group is.
Yeah.
He did all that stuff so they can never bring it up again. So if he did all that the first time, we wouldn't even be here right now. And my thing is like, all right, bro, like, if you said all that just to apologize and double back on what you said in the beginning, why say it in the first place? Mm-hmm. That was my thing. No. I was like, if you're going to apologize and be, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, why say it in the first place?
I mean, like I said, I feel like he was just a little too comfortable.
I agree.
And white people kind of do that, or organizations make you feel comfortable when they really don't have your back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you dealing with the opposite sex, a white girl, until you hit her, and then all of a sudden you're this black aggressive man that hit me. You know what I'm saying? Same thing kind of happened, especially because, like you said, We let you sage. We were talking about Ramadan.
We let you
on
take off for games.
They
We
were
let you
that
take
was
off.
the topic. He's warming up. Yeah, Kyrie Irving's in Ramadan. They're talking about a whole other race. And the NBA doesn't play about. They're about trans, gays. They're about every race. They're about non-hate. You can't promote hate, bro. There's a whole Black Lives Matter league. Like literally, that was the thing. And here you go, going behind my back and doing that.
Right.
So I just feel like it's crazy. Like we lost someone that was up there. He was with Nike, and he's losing his endorsements, and I don't like that. What you shaking your head?
So no, I agree. No, I was shaking my head. Believe it or not, I was like agreeing with this. So I was shaking my head. I was just like, bro, $11 million a year is a lot of money just for you to be like, yo, just take back what you said, bro. And so my thing is, it's like, I'm glad you said the Black Hebrew Israelites. So if we supported what Kyrie was saying, that means shouts to the Black Hebrew Israelites that be on Broad CCP right in front of the Barnes and Noble. They should deserve a bigger platform if we really believe in it that much. So for me, I don't even think we really cared about the nature of the documentary or what it is he was saying, because if that was the case, the people that have been preaching that for decades would have had a bigger platform because we believe in the message that much. So I just felt those fake outrage. That's why I was like, I don't understand why we're like up in arms about what message Kyrie was trying to promote. We never cared about it before, because 9 times out of 10, if you live in Philly, y'all already know the Black Hebrew Israelites I'm talking about. Broadway CCB and Frankfurt Transportation Center. Every time we see them in they purple and gold and they burn their stage and they screaming at people, we walk by and be like, yo, them niggas is crazy. So I was like, I don't understand what the difference is now.
I mean, like I said, there's a lot more money involved. A black man is being brought down. He's being made an example of, which they do all the time with us sagging our pants, walking on the corner. They don't want us on the corner sagging our pants.
He should have never said it. He should have never said it.
I mean, I feel you. I agree.
He should have never said it.
I'm seeing both sides.
See, me, if he was like, yo, I'm not apologizing, I'm not meeting with these Jewish leaders, I'm not paying the $500K, I would respect a lot more. But as soon as this stuff happened, I knew he was going to double back.
Mm-hmm.
I knew he was going to double back.
Not like Martin Luther King, not like Kaepernick.
No. But the Kaepernick thing, what people don't understand is like, bro, you sued the NFL, you won the lawsuit, and you still want to, bro, I'm not about to give you a job if you just sued me and won. I'm not doing that. That's just, why? Hey. And then here's the thing, they still gave him a chance. Oh, I didn't like the field we were on. I didn't like the receivers. Stop.
He was kind of wild for that point. Like,
no, Kaepernick was a...
He should have waited to... Whoa, damn.
No, Kaepernick was a... Bro, all that, bro.
You want to drink to that? Go ahead.
No, I ain't going to drink to that, bro. No, Kaepernick was a hoe for that because I'm like, bro, you sued the NFL and won. Why would you go back to an organization that you sued?
Because they're paying the bag.
All right, then. So
I love football. This is the highest level of football. And I have my fault. Last point.
No, go for it. No.
I'm a black man that played in the Super Bowl as a black quarterback. Okay, I want to show younger kids of our generation that they can also do this, and that's what they kind of stripped Kaepernick of.
No,
I'm just saying. I know he did his part.
No, Kaepernick stripped himself. If that was the case, and let's say all that stuff mattered, right? You would have played the game physically and metaphorically, got to where it is you wanted to get to, and then made your platform on the message that you believed in. So my thing is this. If he didn't sue, I would be like, all right, bro, I support you. But, bro, if I sued you and won, that's like, bro, let's say I sued my job and I win a multi-million-dollar undisclosed. So first off, that means the money was probably something crazy if it was undisclosed. That's number one. So how would I look going back to my job like, hey, y'all, I deserve a job here. We gave you the bag. We just paid you.
Right. And you still talk about kneeling.
Bro, we just paid you. And you sued us.
Hey, man, listen, I don't know. I ain't Kaepernick, bro.
I'm not either, bro. He's...
All right, last topic, because, you know...
Yeah.
The vaginas are drying up. Sabri's falling asleep.
I know. Got kind of murdered about to fall asleep.
Yeah, they getting tired here. But our last topic, if you were to give a man advice to approach you, okay? Let's say, forget DMs. I feel like y'all don't even want to talk about that. You're out. You're in the club. You're in a social setting, so it's the proper time to approach you.
She said,
I said
don't be
social
too
setting.
talkative.
Social setting. You could be at a barbecue. You could be at a baby shower. You could be at a kickback. You could be here right now.
Okay.
How can a man approach you to really get your attention the proper way, the perfect way that makes you like you'll remember and tell like your kids, yo, your dad did this. Jared doesn't know anything, so
No, don't be too talkative.
Yeah, what the hell?
he said, "Don't be talk." Let him just.
Okay. Dang. I would say.
Do you want to say the worst way? You want to say something that you experienced? Somebody slap your ass?
I feel like a lot of people we know what we don't want. We don't know what we want until we know what we don't want. If that makes sense.
That women don't know what they want until they get it. They do not. Oh my god.
But I just don't like. First, be direct.
Okay.
I think that our direct approach is good, but don't. I don't even know. Like,
well, direct to a certain extent, right?
It's just a certain vibe. If we're going that way, like if you see, like if we make conversation and you see that I'm going that way with you, like take it there.
Yeah.
But don't just automatically assume that, oh yeah, I'm gonna get her, and then just like start talking because I want to be irked.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I feel like it's so many different approaches you can have, but I'm be respectful, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Some men don't know what.
Yeah, don't.
Some
just
men
be,
don't know what that is.
Don't
man.
be, who do you? No.
You in the purple sweater.
Yeah, don't do that shit.
I feel like it's definitely about the approach, though.
Yeah.
Like,
confident.
yeah.
Like if you're confident, like yo, like let me talk to you. Like
Mm-hmm.
come here. Like
Confident, but not trying to.
don't try too
much.
hard though.
Yeah.
Like it's that's probably hard. Dang, I would hate.
I feel like just be yourself.
Y'all understand what we go through. You have no idea what we go through.
Because it's just a fine line between a lot of stuff. It's a fine line between being direct and then over the top. So it's just like, just leave me alone, maybe.
Oh my god, the accountability. Leave me alone, but I want a man, Sabri.
It's hard.
Oh my god.
I feel like I said it was about the approach. I feel like it's about the approach and how you like start talking to the female. Like you can't just be like, "Yo, let me get your number." Yeah. I would just look at you like, "Oh, okay."
I don't think y'all understand how many men don't know what they're doing. So like that's why I'm asking y'all. Y'all some fine sisters, so y'all got to.
Fine sisters.
Y'all some funny.
I'm trying to think.
It's about the approach. I feel like if you just like be yourself, like, "Oh, what you drink?" Like if we're at a bar and you're like, "Oh, what you drinking? Let me buy you a drink." Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then a conversation can develop from that.
Short and sweet. Maybe that's it.
Okay.
Like just like if you come up to me, how you doing? Da 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 da. You know, little short talk. Maybe buy me a drink. Can I have your Instagram? Can I have your number?
Yeah.
And then from there we can build up from there. Like don't just come off like, "Oh, I want your number." Like don't look like don't do that. But
like,
just
don't be too aggressive.
Yeah, like build up to it. Like just slow walk it. You don't realize how much women will give you if you just allow it to happen.
There we go.
Like, sometimes it's just like too much. Like too in your face. Like just we like somebody more like laid back. Like ooh, like that made me look over there to you. Like who that? Like he laid back. He's chilling. Like what's up? Like that. Like have some mystery to you. Make me wonder. Like ooh, like what's gonna happen next?
Because it's definitely been women that I've gotten because I just didn't give them attention. Like, literally, like, I've talked to them like, wait, why you never talk to me? Because everybody and their mother's trying to talk to you.
Right.
I don't think, like men don't understand it. Like, yo, it just takes, you gotta separate yourself from the pack. Men do it all the time. I'm paying her rent, her bills. You over here not trying to, you split the bill the first day, bro. You losing.
Right.
Like, there's just certain ways you go about it.
But I wouldn't say no attention. I wouldn't say not pay me attention. I wouldn't say that.
Oh, no, not pay attention. I'm just like, it's subtle.
Yeah,
I know what she's saying.
Subtle.
I speak to you.
Thoughtful. Like, we don't have as many interactions, but when we have them, they're good. Like,
it's going to make me be like, oh, dang, like,
yeah,
that was a good conversation with him. Like, let me text him.
Yeah.
You laughing over there, you got something to say?
I do, but it's off the camera. The game is meant to be told, not sold.
The game is meant to be told, not sold. I think that is that might be the title for this episode.
Yeah, the game's meant to be told, not sold. I'm cool. I'm not saying what I'm gonna say next, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna charge people for that, bro. It's okay.
Anyways, shout out to the Playmaker Podcast.
Emphasis on the.
Network. The Playmaker Podcast. Like and subscribe. I'm in Feed Trust. I'm here with Sabri, D, my man Jared. Thank you. This is episode 5, and there's more to come.
Yep.
That is it.
Hey.
Suave on the track.
Whatever it takes. The Hellyway.
Coco, this your season right now.